The present generation below 35 has grown up used to high economic growth year after year, and they take security and success for granted. And because they believe that all is well, they are less willing to make sacrifices for the benefit of the others in society. And they are more concerned about their individual and family's welfare and success, not the community's or the society's well-being. But this is very dangerous, because things can go terribly wrong, terribly quickly. These people are simply not aware of Singapore's vulnerabilities. All they read about is that Singapore is either number 1 or number 2 as the most competitive country, number 1 or number 2 as a seaport or airport, or has number 1 or number 2 as the airline. And from time to time they complain that we are driving the people too hard, making life too stressful. So why not settle for number 3 or number 4 or number 5? Does it matter? My answer is, yes, it does matter. For if we are not near the top in competitiveness, there is no reason why we should have a seaport at all, or an airport, or an airline. When I set out, my Singapore dream, I was a young man of 20 plus, was for a democratic society, keen, vibrant, a united people, a society based on justice and equality, which will achieve happiness, prosperity and progress for the nation. 30 years ago, my colleagues, younger, more dreamy-eyed, settled the words of our pledge. We did not focus our eyes on our navels, or we would have missed that rainbow in the sky. We pursued it. And that was how we came to build today's Singapore. For the young, let me tell you, the sky has turned brighter. There's a glorious rainbow. I'm quite determined. I may not be able to do it this way, but don't believe I've given up. I will think of some other way to get there. I think it's necessary, because if you lack that determination, then you're not going to achieve. You will not be able to deliver. I am able to get ideas across to people in simple ways and persuade them to my point of view. If not the first time, then the second, the third, the fourth time. I don't give up. Eventually, I swing them around. Deng Xiaoping is a great man. He fought a great revolution. He saw the product of that revolution turn sour. He was fortunate to live long enough, and he had the courage to say, no, we change course. Let's learn. Let's stop trying to do everything by ourselves. So they started importing and buying Boeing 707s. So they bought Tridents instead of trying to manufacture their own aircraft. Eventually they will, but it will take 2, maybe 3 generations. That's how we succeeded, because we have open minds, common sense, a lot of analysis, careful weighing of the odds, make a firm decision, monitor it, implement it, modify as it goes wrong. Abandon if it is no good.